by the way. There goes Jack. John's right behind.
Oh, what a race! But John Force gets a big explosion. Jack Beckman goes on. He wins back-to-back. And John Force is on fire as he rolls to a stop.
Car's still burning. John in there can't see where he's going, just trying to get this thing stopped. You see the roof hatch come up. I'm sure he's got the fire bottles on and got the fuel shut off and getting out of that hot race car right now.
Well, John is out of the race car. You see the concern of all of his family back at the line. John holding the top up so they can get in there and minimize the damage from that engine explosion.
Well, I tell you what, that car was flying before it exploded. Jack Beckman had the advantage off the starting line, but boy, John run some very good early numbers before that thing erupted. Was probably, had it made it to the finish line, was going to drive around Jack Beckman, but the key is you got to go to the finish line.
You know, Mike, that was exactly my thinking until I saw the flash and realized that John Force was in trouble. Boy, what a day for this whole team. Go back and take a look at that run. Keep an eye on John Force.
You take a look at, Jack had 300ths of a second advantage off the starting line, but by half track, and John had already blown up at half track, and he was already made up 500ths of that run. You saw the sparks fly out of the exhaust. I don't know if it just pitched an intake valve or something and caused all those sparks to go out and then just blew the engine up, which we've seen that happen numerous times in these fuel engines. It drops an intake valve. Saw a little bit of a fire underneath at first, but boy, a big flame there. And that thing was really charging too. Tough break, but give credit to Jack Beckman and that team. They had a good race car all weekend.
And credit to John Force. He got this thing back under control and drove it to a stop, climbed out of the car, and then assisted in fighting the fire. Let's go to the far end, Gary Gerould.